Hey, Matt.
Hi, Nick.
You want to play some Probability Zero?
Sure. What is that a probability of?
Your survival in this game.
Oh, okay.
In this
Rather ominous title, yeah.
procedurally generated platformer rogue-inspired
Okay.
sort of a thing. Whoop. This is a game made by an indie dev. Pretty sure maybe some parts of it, but the bulk of it's made by one guy who goes by Droken.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's how I pronounce it. Droqen. And it's a really I mean, it's kind of hard not to make this comparison, but it's kind of, like a Spelunky sort of a thing.
Yeah.
The closest game to compare it to would be Spelunky. It's a randomly generated, rogue-inspired 2D platformer.
Sure.
Though this one, it's auto-scrolling, as you can see, and it just keeps going down.
Yeah. It reminds me a little bit of Doodle Jump in that respect. It's like a reverse Doodle Jump.
Yeah, I can kind of see that.
Even like the measurements on the left is just like is in Doodle Jump. I mean, there's a lot of mechanics that are different, of course. But,
this is a lot better game than Doodle Jump.
Yeah, well, this isn't an iOS game, so...
I really dig this game a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, damn it.
Wow.
Damn it!
What are all the words that's flashing? I can't even read them.
That's just, I'm pretty sure it's... I don't think you're supposed to read them.
Yeah.
I think it's just... intimidating.
Distracting, yeah.
Yeah, and distracting, and that's what I'm looking for. Like, decoration.
Yeah,
sort of a thing. Really, so there's multiple modes to this game. This mode, which is called Beginner Mode, even though it's still really damn hard, it's about trying to dispatch as many enemies as you can. And you keep moving down, and when you collect stuff for dispatching the enemies, and as you can see, you come across, so that you see the 58% in the top right there.
Yes.
When I collect enough stuff to fill that up to 100%, it will generate one of those flashy rainbow checkpoints.
Oh, okay.
Which isn't really a checkpoint. Yeah, and you gain you get an upgrade.
Sure.
When you cross that. See, I got that.
Yeah, there are no
up to
checkpoints
88%.
really. I mean, it's
it's permadeath.
So, yeah. Can you only shoot down?
Well, I can shoot up now because I just got that upgrade. That lets me do that.
Okay.
The first upgrade I always get is well, I'll go through those next time I die, I guess. But
yeah.
So you can punch if you're standing still.
Okay.
If you're in the air and you hit the attack button, there's just jump and attack.
Yeah.
If you're in the air and you hit the attack button, you shoot down. If you're standing still, I'm out of stars now. See that big red arrow down the bottom?
Oh.
So I can't shoot at all right now.
Yeah. Find more of those.
You usually get some from killing enemies.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you find them with those little plants. Another way you can get the unlocker stuff is if you shoot those blocks that have stars on them. Whoop.
Oh, okay.
Come on, land. No. Oh.
Ow.
One of my upgrades that I got lets me jump on guys' heads too, Mario Brothers style.
Nice.
Oh, god damn it. Which doesn't work when I miss.
No.
Oh. Jumped right into the spiky balls.
Oops.
So yeah, it's really fast to restart, like all good roguelikes.
Yeah. Doesn't want to waste your time.
Yeah. and really addicting in that same sort of way of just like, all right, one more time I can do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, how many times did you do that with Spelunky, you know?
Yeah.
Oh no, I gotta...
Hundreds.
One more run.
And in some ways, I don't know, I almost think that this one is tighter than Spelunky. Not that necessarily that's... oh, yep, I'm dead. Not that I don't know that that's necessarily a universally better thing. I don't know that it's better in this case, but this game has less going on in it than Spelunky for the sake of having a tighter experience. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like, there's only so many upgrades you can get, and you get the upgrades when you level up, as opposed to finding the items randomly in Spelunky. And the controls are a lot simpler. Like I said, just 2 buttons, jump and attack. Mm-hmm. And even like your options for attacking are pretty limited, but limited in smart ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not limited, and it's not simple as a synonym for dumb. It's
limited
simple as a synonym
negative,
for...
You know, it's
yeah.
just,
It's simple as a synonym for tight and controlled.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things that keeps me coming back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Is it's a really great arcadey experience.
Yeah.
In ways that I really love, that a lot of games don't, that I crave, really, you almost might say.
A lot of games don't deliver on nowadays.
Yeah, but it is a thing that's coming back, which makes me really happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Doing good this time.
Yeah. There's a couple of different modes in it. What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's like, it's cool. Like, it's really fun to delve into this and then refine your strategies and refine your builds on subsequent runs, which is something that you don't really get out of. That's something that you get more out of more traditional roguelikes.
Yeah.
But it's something you don't get out of like Spelunky and Binding of Isaac, because those games are
it's too random.
Item based.
Yeah.
I mean, you could argue that Spelunky, and FTL also.
Sure.
Like, you just can't. You could argue that Spelunky has so many items in it and so many shops, and you encounter them so often that you can lots of times effectively
end up getting what you want.
Getting what you want eventually.
Get out of there.
Oh, come on. But it's still different than this, where I have a build that I'm working on, and I found that build over dying multiple times over and over and over again, and found the things that I like, and, maybe I'll find this build that I'm doing doesn't really work for me in the future.
Yeah, you try something else.
Yeah. But also, I really dig the indie game aesthetic.
Definitely.
Oh, come on. I want to punch you. So yeah, here's my build. I always take the shooting stars up first, so that I just have a little bit more options if, like, enemies pass me by.
Makes sense.
And then, nope.
Get out of there.
And then the next one I take is this one, which makes so that you don't get staggered when you take damage.
Oh.
Which is really annoying.
I bet.
I've had games where I didn't pick that, and I, got hit by an enemy because I was being careless, and then I get thrown across the level and get hit by 3 more enemies, and then game over.
You're dead. Why do some of those...
And then the third thing I take is the Skull Stomp, which lets me Mario Brothers everything.
Yeah.
But only once. You can only jump on an enemy's head one time while you're in the air. Then if you jump on the same enemy or another one, it'll hurt you.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
Why do some of the blocks have cracks in them? Is that just an aesthetic?
I don't know. I haven't figured out if that's maybe they take less to destroy.
Okay.
I tend to not mess with the destroyable blocks very much because I don't want to waste my stars.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ah, that worked out. That guy had a heart.
Ah.
Oops. Yeah, I guess we'll test that theory right now. I always take the upgrade up 1 level. So that block took, with the crack in it, took 1 hit. Let's see what this one... Nope, that takes 1 hit also.
Maybe it's just an aesthetic choice.
Yeah, maybe.
Some variety, yeah. Because there are different cracks as well. So.
Yeah. Maybe that's just to clue you in that you can destroy those blocks. Oh.
Maybe, yeah.
It took me a while to figure out how the game... See, my eyes are red now?
Yeah, it's because you've been taking damage.
Yeah, that means 1 more hit and I'm dead.
Okay.
Oh,
like
yep,
that?
like that. Hey, new high score.
Cool.
Let's go back out of the main menu and look at the other modes.
Okay.
Expert mode, I don't have a high score on it because I haven't played it on this computer. But this mode is all about just going as far down as you can.
Okay.
Though it still has the same mechanics otherwise of killing the guys to get the upgrade thing to appear. But you're scored more on how long you survive.
Yeah.
More than, how many enemies you've killed. Which is cool. I dig that there's, things to... I always like it when arcadey games like this have multiple scoring mechanisms, so, if there's one style of play you're not super enamored with, you can try this one. Maybe you're better at this one instead.
Have a different goal,
Oops. Also, it's got a different song, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And, I dig the song. Oh.
Yeah, this game is good music. I like it.
Some people have been talking lately about, how they're sort of getting tired of the indie game aesthetic. Of the, platformer with the retro, but not really realistically limited graphics.
Yeah.
And chiptunes, but
sure.
I don't know. I still dig it. I mean, I think it's still a perfectly valid thing. There's still plenty of stuff to do in that. I mean, this game doesn't really look like anything else.
No.
I really like its severely limited color palette. Oops. There's one more mode also that I actually kind of quite haven't figured out yet. Oh. It's somehow... Whoop!
Ooh.
Let's go back out and do that mode. So, see that thing over on the side there? It just leveled me up to Karma 6.
Okay.
over on the far side.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I don't really... I guess you just get that for playing more of the beginner and regular modes, but then way past all the options down here, there's another game mode.
Oh. Okay.
And when you do this game mode, you lose one of your levels of karma, but then you basically make a build before you start playing.
Oh.
And then you're stuck with that build, and then you see how far you can go, basically.
Okay. That's an interesting way to do things.
Yeah. And this mode can be pretty darn fun also. Whoop. Just because you can potentially get a bunch of upgrades that... Oh, there's a ton of enemies.
Yeah.
You could potentially get a bunch of upgrades that you may not have been able to...
Yeah, you'd have to survive a long time in the other levels to get that amount of upgrades. So,
Yeah. Oh! Man, the screen's going faster too.
Yeah.
This mode is hard.
Well, they give you all your tools at the beginning, so they make you work for it, you know?
And this one scores like the beginner mode does. So it's scored on, I guess, more accurately, not the enemies you killed, but that's kind of creepy. The red stuff showing up in the background.
Yeah.
It's how much things you've gathered, like enemy souls, I guess. I don't know what they are really, but let's go back to this mode because this is my favorite one so far. But yeah, this game is $7 on the website, probabilityzero.com.
This is a browser game?
No, it's a downloadable game.
Okay.
Or you can pay $10 and get this game and like 3 other games that he has made in the past.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I really like... This might seem like a weird thing to mention, but he seems like a real affable dude. Like, he writes... The README file that comes with the game is, like, very personal.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, thanks you for playing it and stuff. And even downright says that if you want to play my game, but you don't quite have enough money, or, you know, you don't want to... Or you want one of the other games, send me an email. We'll work something out.
That's cool.
Yeah. Which is, you know, that's a rad thing that...
Yeah.
You'll never open a README file from a Ubisoft game or something.
No, God, no, yeah.
Or EA and see something like that in it.
No.
So yeah, this game is a lot of fun. It's good stuff.
Yeah, it was cool.
I am really quite enamored with it.
Yeah.
There is a learning curve. It actually took me a while to be enamored with it.
Yeah.
Because it's hard.
Looks hard, yeah. I can see.
And especially since it play with the keyboard.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mentioned that. I'm playing it with the keyboard, which I've tried. It doesn't have native controller support. I used a third-party thing to do it, but then after I had gotten used to doing it with the keyboard, I just sort of ended up liking that better.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's, you know, customizable controls, which is good. You can change the jump and attack, and change by default its move with the arrow keys. Whoops. Yeah,
okay.
Which I didn't like a whole lot.
No.
Shoot, what was my... No, I think that was the other way around, right?
I think so.
Let me check.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, okay, anyways, that's Probability Zero.
Yep.
Go check it out. Oh, there's a free demo, too.
Oh, cool.
So at least go check that out.
Yeah.
It's Windows and Mac.
Nice.
It's cool. It's good stuff. I really dig it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.